From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Ants Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Turning out to be a gorgeous Monday. Take a look at Crescent City Harbor District. You can see not a cloud to be seen in the sky. Boy, oh boy, what a gorgeous day out there. We're looking out at Lake Orville, North Forebay. Also, same story here. Plenty of sunshine. The winds, though, boy, they've been blowing a bit out there this morning, especially for the central and southern portions of the valley. Take a look at Lassen Park. This is out at the South Entrance Visitor Center. Also, not a cloud to be seen. Just an absolutely gorgeous sunny day across really most of Northern California this morning, and not to mention the case for the afternoon. Dry and a warm start to the week, but we do expect showers to return as early as Wednesday. For some of us, not all of us, we'll take a closer look here in a second, but significantly cooler, and I mean significantly cooler by the time we get into Thursday and Friday, with snow levels, believe it or not, dropping to as low as 2,500 feet. Pretty low for this time of the year. So again, some of you have been talking about the gusty winds you've seen in the valley, especially the north and west side of the valley. We've seen gusts close to 30 miles per hour. Now, what you're seeing here for the coast is not from this morning, but from yesterday, where we saw some very gusty winds. We're also seeing some gusty winds here in some of those foothills and mountain locations just east of the valley as well. So the question is, how long will these winds last? Well, they should subside here later on this afternoon and evening for the valley, really for everyone. But this is going to be one of those off and on type of wind events because, yes, it may be a little breezy tomorrow, but not as bad as it is today. And instead of the north winds that we're seeing today, more coming in from the south in the valley. Then they actually pick up again going into your Wednesday, although it's not going to be until Wednesday afternoon that we'll probably see gusts once again 20 to even upwards of 30 miles per hour with the approaching storm system coming in on Wednesday. So you're probably wondering, well, when exactly is that storm going to get here? What can we expect out of it? Well, let's start with the current weather. It's gorgeous. There's the big ridge of high pressure right here. That's in store for us today. You know what? We're going to bring it in tomorrow as well, but this won't last forever. This area of high pressure is kind of diving down to the south and east, still over us on Tuesday, giving us beautiful sunshine. However, those gusty winds no longer over us, but we're watching this right here. This is what's coming in on Wednesday. Now, not only will it bring us a chance for showers, but eventually some cooler air. So we start with Wednesday. And I think the best chances for showers on Wednesday will kind of progressively increase through the day. Now it's going to start off for the North Coast, in particular for Del Norte County. And then you can see in the mountains, we're seeing showers out towards Modoc County. I think Redding, maybe Red Bluff could see some showers. Nothing terribly heavy. But look at Chico and Orville to the south. We're just not seeing a lot of that rain push its way that far to the south. So I do anticipate that it's going to be until probably Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, that places like Glenn and Butte counties will probably start to see some of that shower activity. And by the way, not much activity here for Humboldt County either. So again, most of it's going to be kind of to the north and to the east, and then of course not to mention to the north end of the valley as well. That's for Wednesday. Then as we go into Thursday, we see this come on down. That's got some colder air associated with it, and this is when snow levels drop down to as low as 2,500 feet. Now, do we need to be concerned about, massive delays due to chain requirements? Most likely not, because the thing is, this is a fairly, for the most part, a moisture-starved system, meaning it's not going to bring us a lot of rain, and on top of that, not a lot of snow. But there will most likely be some chain requirements. And someone was asking me if on Thursday we can expect to maybe see on Highway 299 West the potential for chain requirements. And it's not out of the question. I mean, Buckhorn Summit, Oregon Mountain, Berry Summit, those are at elevations that with this kind of cold air could bring you potential for some of that snow there. Then we go into Friday, that shifts to the south, but the colder air is still in place. And you can see kind of breaking up as far as the chances for showers. But look at this. As we go into Saturday, another system coming through. As we go into Sunday, another weak system as well. So continue the off and on chances for showers through the weekend for, it looks like, drier conditions by the beginning of next week. Now, again, as I mentioned, a fairly moisture-starved system for the most part. Because as you can see, when we combine all the next 7 days, and really all that chance for rain I was just showing you, we're only talking at most a tenth to maybe a quarter of an inch of rainfall on average for the valley, maybe a little bit more than that off to the north and east. And honestly, I think it might be overdoing it with some of these numbers here, but you get the idea. I think most of any precipitation will actually, ironically enough, be to the north and east. That's not normal. Typically it's for the valley westward, right? And we see much less in the north and east, but not with this system. And that's because a lot of these systems are kind of coming in from the north, northeast, and that's going to allow more of those areas to see some of that rain. And not to mention in the form of snow too, especially as you get down to about 3,000 feet or so. But for today, we're not talking snow. We're not talking cold temperatures. We're talking gorgeous weather. Mid-70s for the valley, and looks like in the 60s for most of us in the higher elevations. Even along the coast, not that bad, in the low 60s there. So the 7-day outlook, we're going to start off with the valley here. And there you can see, of course, another gorgeous day for your Tuesday. Now, as I mentioned, best chance for showers on Wednesday will be Wednesday afternoon for Redding and Red Bluff. Just a chance for Chico. It's going to be late in the day in Chico, but a chance nonetheless. And then off and on chances for showers all the way through the weekend. Not a complete washout. Quite honestly, it'll be more dry than it will be wet during that time frame. We take a look at the coast, inland, and for Trinity County. Still dry conditions through tomorrow. There's a chance for showers for parts of the coast. Now again, southern Humboldt County, most of Humboldt County, slight chance for showers Wednesday. But Del Norte County, better chance for rain on Wednesday. Chance for showers inland, and there you can see snow levels starting off around 6,000 feet on Wednesday, but then much lower by the time we get into your Thursday and Friday. And we take a look at your 7-day outlook for Siskiyou County, Modoc County, and the Eastern Mountains. Still dry through tomorrow, but then we've got the, we'll call it unsettled weather here for Wednesday through the weekend.